God. And there's Paul over there, bless his heart. Look at him. World banger racing champion. And that's his lorry. Always find Paul's lorry, look, because he puts the crane in the air, so that's how I knew where to find him. See it miles off. There's his coal. There goes all the tractors, look, they're going down to the show ring, I suppose. Loads of them there is this year. Loads of them. We'll have a ride at the steam rally. Brixham Steam Fair they call it. Lots going on here today, that's for sure. Look at this lot here, look. Loads of them.
Hey mate, yeah.
Of course you're always going to get people up here. It's alright mate. Yeah, a lot of them are here. A few hours work gone in here. Incredible. Hours and hours of work gone in here. Or shall we say pleasure? Not work to them, is it? They enjoy doing it. Cornish, that Kerno.
That she is.
There's your lifeboat stall. Ironing class, I suppose.
And your address on it. And he can come back to you, and you're the one who gets £20,000 fine.
Really?
Yeah, but Isabel is, but then obviously people know.
And you could have heard me if I had switched the microphone on, which I had forgotten to do. Now we've got a miniature coming along, miniature behind it. And they're coming
fantastic.
thick and fast at the moment. That's followed by a rare machine, a man tractor. Not many of them in preservation. Clarence are called Captain Cook. The Clarence were built in Leeds. We've got a Fowler, I beg your pardon. Fowler were also built in Leeds by Mark Farwell. They own quite a few engines and they're very prominent in the preservation scene. This is a typical current legislation which restricts engines over 5 tons. They have to be driven by 2 men. If your engine was less than 5 tons, it could be operated by 1 man, and hence the underline it. Now these engines in the working day had to find water somewhere. They would do that mainly from rivers and streams, duck ponds and the like, but sometimes they were few and far between. So if they towed a water bowser on behind, they weren't quite so reliant on streams, and they could complete their journey. Now coming in front of the commentary box at the moment is an example of Pearl's single.
This is magnificent, lovely.
It's only got one
Beautiful.
conroll. Now it saves on moving parts
Cornish.
and hence wear and tear, but it's got all the advantages of a compound engine over a single game. Now we are privileged this year at the Steam Fair to have 5 Sherman's engines which once belonged to the famous fairground operators Anderton and Rowland. Very unusual to have so many that work for the same manufacturer.
I like the miniatures.
Here's another lovely barrel compound road engine coming in. At the back of the engine, where you can see a big chain, next to the big chain is a drum containing a wire rope, and that was the wire rope doing all the winching.